Hey, this is Sig with Fish Out Loud. Welcome to my mess. I've been getting ready all week for the Toyota Series Championship on Lake Pickwick. I'm excited. A little backstory here. I haven't fished professionally since 2007 when I retired. Stayed home to raise the kids and family, having a great time. And then fishing's like the mafia. You know what I'm talking about. You can never leave. They drag you back in. And my good friend Paul Elias says, hey, fish out of the back. You know, I'm going to fish some of these Toyota Series events. And, I was fortunate enough to make it to the championship. Crushed them a few times on some of these Great Lake, Gunnersville, Lake Chickamauga. I didn't catch any on Sam Rayburn. And I did pretty good on Dale Hollow, except, gosh darn, those slot limits on Dale Hollow is crazy. But did make the top 10 in the points race. I'm excited. Got my new boat. If you haven't watched the video yet, take a look at how I review my new Vexus aluminum 20-foot boat with my awesome Suzuki on the back of it. Anyway, I'm going to be doing some videos here. Wanted to kind of share some of the things that I'm thinking about, that I do when I'm fishing. Hey, this may not be, some of these things may not be for you, but at least I'm planting the seed. And one of them is taking, I'm a big swim bait guy. Originally now live on, here the Emerald Coast of Florida, down in the Pensacola-Destin area. But I'm originally from Clear Lake, California, some of the best bass fishing in the world. Not me saying it, it's Bassmaster, okay? And I was able to crush them over the years. And right when River to Sea, if you haven't heard of this bait, it's an S-Waver, River to Sea, right there it is. And right when it first came out, Tim Little from Tactual Bassin, I was over at his house, we were doing some fishing. My son Zach jumped in the boat, and it was winter time, and he goes, man, have you heard of this new S-Waver that came out? And this is like 10 years ago, okay, guys? And I said, no, what's that? And so he started explaining it to me, and all of a sudden, 6-pounder, another 5-pounder, 6-pounder. I mean, he was crushing them. I go, man, that's awesome. So this is my favorite S-Waver. If you're not into glide baits, or you're a beginner at glide baits, or you just want to start throwing some swim baits, I strongly recommend this S-Waver from River to Sea. But this is the color. It's like the color. Light trout, okay? That's what they call it. And this is the actual light trout color right there. So over the years, I've noticed, and this is just me, I've noticed them getting a little darker on the top and stuff. So I reached out to an old high school friend of mine, Randy Robinson, who now lives in Missouri, and his wonderful wife, Kathy. Guess what? She paints baits. And so I just got them in. I'm excited. I'm getting ready for this Toyota Series Championship on Pickwick, and I had her kind of paint them the way I wanted. Now, do you have to do this? No, but you're going to find that if you're fishing a lot, you start liking these different colors, and all of a sudden there's one color that's catching all these fish, and all of a sudden you want to tweak it a little bit. I believe, I'm going to put her information below here, Kathy's information, and you can contact her off of Facebook, that some of the best work I've ever seen done, okay? Now, some of you guys are already out there painting. I'm not trying to put you down here, okay? But I'm just telling you, this lady, she rocks it. So here is 3 different baits I had painted. Now, S-Waver comes in a clear color, so I bought myself a couple of those, and I had her paint this one. That is just beautiful. I'm going to take some pictures and show them to you where you get a little up closer. This is a glide bait that I got out of Japan, and I can't even pronounce it, but hopefully you guys can read that. Iwaro 150, okay, I got that. And then I kind of liked this bait. I saw this somewhere. It's an antidote glide bait, and it's a little bit bigger. And a lot of times what I do is by the way, the S-Waver comes with excellent hooks on it, and they all do come with good hooks. But sometimes I change them up too, so I just leave that up to you, changing up hooks and things like that. But I will probably put on bigger hooks for this antidote glide than I got, okay, just so you see. And again, I'm going to show you some pictures here. Matter of fact, take a look at them right now. of some of the fine work that she does. So I highly recommend it. And by the way, right about now is the time when I want to say thank you. Will you take a moment and give me a like on this? And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit subscribe. I'm glad that she painted those. She did a lot of this by hand, where this may not be by hand, okay? So she's relatively very cost effective. I think too cost effective, okay? Because this is just, and she's an artist at this, okay? So I'm going to put that down. And by the way, again, thanks for hitting like on that. I appreciate you. And I'm hoping to throw these on Pickwick. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be able to pre-fish hopefully 3 days with one or multiple of the pros that are coming from all over the world. I mean, they're coming from all over the world. I'm not kidding. They're coming from Africa, Europe, and I'm going to see a bunch of my friends from the West Coast coming out here. So I'm excited. All right, that's a little bit about that. I got some other stuff to share with you, but not now. Hey guys, remember, get out there, get fishing, and remember, you're always just one cast away.